Well, hello and welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. We just went through and got the 3 people that were inside of Tartarus, so we're going to return to the dorm today and do some socialing. So we have some story coming today, so we have a lot of story. Alright, well, class is ended for today, so first things first, I do want to head out into town, and I haven't done this recently, but I want to head over to the police station, and I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward through here so we can get all of the items, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that we've unlocked, and I just straight up haven't come here to grab all of these, so I just wanted to make sure that I did that before we moved on, and it's not important, but I mean, it's useful. All right, we're gonna hang out with Yukari today, so let's go ahead and do that. Polonia Mall. You've gone shopping with Yukari. Oh, I wanted to check out some piercings. Hey, Makoto-kun, how about you pick one for me? All right. Pick something cute that will look good on me. Yukari seems to be enjoying herself. Hang on, I have a phone call. Hello? Uh-huh. What? You're not? You want me to forgive you? Wait, don't do that. Do what you want to do. But that's not what I meant. If that's what you want, then go ahead. I don't care, so... Well, you don't have to worry about me. Huh? You want to get together and talk about it? Stop, don't cry. I'll call you later, okay? Alright, bye. Yukari hung up. That was my mom. She apologized for everything that's happened. She said she won't get remarried until I forgive her. Oh, I'm shaking. We sat on a bench with Yukari until she calmed down. She wants to see me, but I'm really nervous. Can you forgive her? Well, I don't know. To tell you the truth, there's more to it than that. Yukari smiled a little. We haven't seen each other in almost 10 years, so it's not going to be easy. When I see her, I might get angry and say something cruel. But it's probably about time that I talk to her. Nothing will change if I just run away. Deep down inside, I think she still misses Dad. She couldn't handle it, losing someone so important to her. So she wanted someone to hang on to. It must be hard to lose someone you love and wind up alone. It's hard to explain, but I realized this when you and I started going out, Makoto-kun. I think being in love means having a part of you taking away. And that's a wonderful thing. Yeah, I'm just saying that's what it's like in general, got that? You can sense Yukari's feelings for you. Your relationship with Yukari has deepened. I guess. Okay. Your special relationship with Yukari has deepened. Never mind the piercings. Let's just go home. You decided to go back to the dorm. Actually, real quick here.
Hi, how was your day?
Good. Tonight is the full moon, but we won't be conducting an operation. Maybe I should summon Juno though, just in case. By the way, have you seen Igus? No, I haven't. Igus has been returning late these days. She never used to. I wonder what happened. Let me do a quick check on the social links. I think when it comes to who we have, I think Yukari is the only one we're currently dating. Yeah, that looks about right. So that's probably for the best, to be honest. Let's get some sleep. We have nothing going on tonight, and tomorrow we're not going to be able to do anything either. Meanwhile, at the Moonlight Bridge, it is the dark hour and a figure on the bridge looks up at the moon. Another figure approaches it.
I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
Well, to answer your question, I ended up here when I came to my senses. It's strange. The sky and the ground look so weird. And there's no one here. Something terrible has happened here. And yet I feel at peace.
Have you forgotten?
Forgotten what?
The dark hour. A time period few people are active during. But you've somehow adapted to it. Too well for a human, in fact. Yes, it's all so clear. Now, I understand the reason behind this feeling I sense when you're around. You are not good. You are My enemy.
Your enemy? Enemy? That's right. On a night like tonight, the moon was full. It was long ago.
Yes, we met once before, as adversaries.
Who am I? Who are you?
I am Aegis, the last remaining anti-shadow emergency control weapon. A machine created to destroy shadows.
Created to destroy shadows?
And you, your true name is Death. You are the shadow I sealed away 10 years ago.
Yes, it was 10 years ago. The night I was born into this world. I set foot on this very bridge.
The sole purpose of my existence is to destroy shadows. It is for that reason that I was given a personality and a persona.
I am the 13th Arcana. I was never meant to be. Everyone called me Death. But when I was born, a part of As a result, I was incomplete.
Even so, you were far stronger than I anticipated. Since I could not defeat you, my only option was to seal you away. Under the circumstances, there was only one suitable vessel. A human boy who happened to be nearby. I had no other choice.
Makoto, it's me!
I see. I was inside him all this time, and I unwittingly led him to my 12 missing pieces. And then... I see. I understand now. I remember everything. Who and what I am.
A machine is created for a purpose. Mine is to defeat you. That is the purpose of my existence.
It doesn't have to be that way, Aegis.
Palladian!
Don't be foolish, Aegis. I'm different than before. There's no way you can win.
You couldn't win before.
I'm sorry.
Aegis was knocked back without sending a finger on Ryoji. Aegis's chassis was heavily damaged from being slammed to the ground with such force.
I'm sorry. This mission appears impossible. A machine that cannot fulfill its purpose has no worth. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm scared.
Meanwhile, in the dormitory command room, back at the ranch,
Juno! Wait, did something happen?
Yukari, is something wrong?
Well, it's a full moon tonight. You noticed it too, didn't you, Senpai? Jeez, I'm starting to feel like a workaholic. Oh no, did something?
We don't know anything for sure. However, we can't find Aegis.
Huh. Where would she have gone?
I sensed a persona, but it quickly disappeared. And soon after that, I couldn't detect Aegis's presence.
Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't sensed any of their members, but we can't be positive.
I've confirmed Aegis's location. She's on the Moonlight Bridge.
All right, call the others. Let's see what's going on there.
you rush to the Moonlight Bridge. Aegis's body is heavily damaged. Parts of it are strewn everywhere.
Aegis!
I'm sorry. I remember everything. Who I am. Who he is.
Aegis stretched out her worn hand. You clasped her hand. Makoto-san.
I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry. I failed.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize.
You?
Ryoji-kun? Wait, what are you doing here? Igus!
Igus is no longer moving. It seems she stopped functioning.
What's going on?
It's all my fault.
What? You did this?
I love how Akihiko just sounds like, what? What?
Akihiko, wait. He's not showing any signs of aggression. Tell us, who are you? What are you?
I'm the same as the beings you call shadows.
You're a shadow?
I'm the embodiment of all shadows. The Appriser. Born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
The Appriser?
I remember everything now. The frightening truth about myself. And shadows. It's all so hard to believe.
You know the truth about shadows?
I do.
What?
The shadows are here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. The maternal being will begin to awaken as she is drawn to me. The Appriser.
You're the Appriser?
That's right.
What is this maternal being?
She is a great entity. There is no comparable word in your language for her. 10 years ago, a man collected a great number of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke in an incomplete state. Not long after, I fell to Aegis, as she did to me.
Igus? Is that true, Ryoji?
She knew she could not defeat me, so in an act of desperation, she sealed me within a child who happened to be standing nearby. That child grew up, carrying me inside him. And by a twist of fate, he later returned here, as a transfer student.
You mean...
Everyone is looking at you in shock.
Yes, I lived inside him.
Creepy. Ryoji was inside of you?
inside him?
His special persona awakened, as did the 12 shadows, all in order to become one with me.
Ryoji, you're the Appriser? And you were inside him? None of this makes sense.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry. There's more I need to tell you.
Ryoji-kun!
Ryoji lost consciousness and fell to the ground.
He appears to be exhausted. Let's let him rest. We have Aegis to attend to as well. We'll continue our talk later.
You are in shock at what you've just heard. Ryoji lived inside you for 10 years, waiting to make contact with the 12 shadows. And the boy named Pharos was actually Ryoji. You will be unable to ask Ryoji anything until he wakes up. You took Ryoji and Aegis home. Classroom 2F. Mitsuru walked in.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Okay.
All right then. I'll see you later.
Damn that Ryoji.
The dormitory command room. Everyone has gathered. Ryoji is sitting on the far sofa, hanging his head.
Is everyone present?
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides, there's more I have to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
There are many questions we need answered. To begin with, you said shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Please elaborate on this.
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death to this world. If she is awakened, darkness will once again cover the land and all life will vanish.
All life will vanish.
Are you saying everyone will die?
It would be more accurate to say that everyone will forfeit the will to live.
Are you talking about the lost?
Everyone seems to be coming to the same conclusion. Every human being will become like the Lost, leading to the extinction of mankind and the end of the world.
The fall.
But it's still possible to keep it from happening, right? What? There's no way to prevent it?
I'm sorry.
Wait, what are you apologizing for? Are you saying it's for certain?
Yes. You heard the bell. I'm the appriser. The appriser of death. My existence is the affirmation of the fall.
The affirmation of the fall?
Everyone is at a loss for words. It is inevitable the entire human race will become members of the Lost. Ryoji's existence confirms the impending extinction of mankind.
When? When will it happen?
I'm afraid you will not live to see spring.
But that's not too far away. What are you guys freaking out about? All we have to do is defeat this Nyx. And that won't be a problem, because we've never lost.
Defeating Nyx is impossible. It has nothing to do with strength, ability, or power. Just as all living things die, and the flow of time is continuous. Nyx cannot be defeated.
What? That's bullshit!
This is all so sudden.
The others are unable to hide their fear.
I was born from a collection of shadows, but now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. All gifts I received because I was inside him. So, I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's coming cannot be avoided, but it is possible to live in peace until she arrives. You'll have to kill me. If I were to disappear, all memories of the Dark Hour would disappear with me, as would any recollection of the fate that awaits you. You won't remember anything. The coming of the fall will be instantaneous, and you will not suffer.
We'll forget everything?
You'll be able to return to your normal lives, and in doing so, the time until the fall will be slightly delayed. In essence, I am the same as Nyx and cannot be killed, but thanks to him, there's a part of me that's human. So if death comes from his hands, I think it may be possible.
Ryoji is looking at you.
Ryoji-kun.
If you don't kill me, you will suffer more than you could ever imagine. With no hope for salvation, you will live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want you to have to endure such pain.
I don't want my memories to be erased. To forget everything would be like hiding from the truth.
Would that really be such a bad thing?
Yes!
All that awaits you now is despair. You don't know the terror of absolute death. Please, don't make your decision without at least thinking about what I've said.
Why is this happening?
Ryoji quietly stood up.
You don't have to decide right now. You have until December 31st, New Year's Eve, to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the Dark Hour and become intangible.
Ryoji?
I will disappear with the coming of Nyx anyways, so don't worry about me. I'll be back on New Year's Eve.
Hey, Ryoji, wait!
Ryoji is gone. He disappeared, just like Pharaohs.
Ryoji-kun.
We will see him again on New Year's Eve.
A devastating realization. The world will soon perish. The destiny of mankind is extinction. A difficult decision lies before you. Death is inevitable. The appriser waits for you. You cannot think clearly. How does a person choose the way he will die? I don't know what to tell you. We're going to bed. Good freaking night. Alright, well everybody's freaking out, so I think the best thing that we can do is ignore all of that and just hang out with our friend, the transfer student. Speaking of transfer student, well, he's not a transfer student, he's a study abroad student. Gakukan High School, Home Economics Room. It is time for Fashion Club. Karimasen, I do not understand. The sewing machine won't go. Maybe it seems confused. Let's take a break. Yes, that is a good idea. Sorry, gomenasai. Bebe seems happy. I am worried about my uncle. How can I convince him to let me stay here? If I become a samurai, perhaps I could stand up to him. Oh, maybe if we go to the sweet shop and have a snack, I can come up with a plan. Shall we? Sure. Yatta, let's go. Bebe seems excited. You decide to go to the sweet shop with Bebe after finishing your work. Iwaitore Strip Mall, sweet shop. You're having a delectable time with Bebe. I have thought about this even in my dreams. I will be disappointed if I have to return to my country. I want to stay here in Nihon even if I have to eat dirt. Let's support him. Arigato, thank you. I can do anything with your support, Makoto-sama. Bebe seems very happy. Jitsu wa. Actually, I have a plan. I will return home. Mochiron, of course. I will not give up just like that. I will come back after persuading my uncle. I will convince him how great Japan is. Now I just have to figure out how to explain it to him. That will be easy with your help, Makoto-sama. Please help me. Onigai shimasu. It seems like Bebe is counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now. The sun is setting. I will see you again. Sayonara. You decide to go back to the dorm. My goodness. Oh, you're back. My bad. Could last night have just been a dream or something? Probably not, huh? I think everyone is just slightly depressed. It's just a feeling that I'm getting. Okay, so now that all of that has happened, let's go ahead. We're gonna hang out with some certain individuals to try and move along our social link. But let's go ahead and, oh, we don't have a hanged man persona. Hang on a second. Okay, so solve that problem. We now have a hanged man persona, so let's spend some time with her. Next, you can pick this time. Yeah, so we just want to go ahead and spend some time with her because we're not quite done with her social link quite yet. I think we're pretty close, so that'll be good. Oh, it's you. Yuki. Never mind, there's no point in asking someone else. Are you scared? No, I'm not really scared. I just can't seem to comprehend all that has happened. I thought I would grow stronger after my father died, but I haven't. Well, I don't know too much about that, but it's fine. There's no school today. Okay, so everyone's pretty much bummed out at this point, so we're just gonna continue on with the story. We have a bunch of other social links to complete, so it's not a big deal. Hey, how do you feel about a pink alligator? Yeah, that's kind of cool. I thought so too. I knew you'd understand. Hakanari seems pleased. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in the calm forest of green, but he turned out to be pink. He's so visible that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always especially hungry. The other animals dislike him and consider his coloration disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he started living alone, but then he made a friend. His friend was a bird, but a bird that was unable to fly. So the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice its flying. It's embarrassing to talk about. But anyway, how does the story sound to you? Sounds interesting. Really? I've never written a story before, and I'm kind of afraid it's going to suck. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. Maybe I'll be able to show you the entire novel someday. Akinari seems content. I started thinking about it the other day, actually. I wanted to write an upbeat story of my own to cheer me up. Maybe if I can find some meaning to my life, or meaning to life, I can put that in my story. When I write, I can see you in my mind. It seems as if you're telling me not to die just yet. Akinari smiled weakly. Your relationship is stronger now. Woohoo! Got a little further. The wind is going to start blowing soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time. Let's go home. We can talk again some other time. He decided to go back to the dorm. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was just daydreaming. I was thinking about what Shinji would say if I met him in heaven. What would he say? He probably won't say anything. He'll probably just punch me in the face. He's got a strong right hook, so I'm sure it's gonna hurt. I don't remember what he says if Shinji is still alive in the female characters run. I don't remember. Alright, class is ended for today, and today we're heading out to spend some time with a certain someone who is always kind of mad with us. So let's go ahead and hang out with him after school. Hey, about last time, let's go to Hagakure. You decided to grab some ramen with Nozomi. Iwatore Strip Mall, ramen shop Hagakure. The room is filled with the aroma of fish. Time flies as you eat the hours away. My younger brother and I were twins, and not the kind that looked the same. He was the better looking one. Everyone compared me to my brother, and I was never able to surpass him, not at anything. For a while I'd hit him for no reason, but he always treated me like a brother. We did always enjoy eating together, but when I was in 8th grade he got food poisoning. I guess it was undercooked or something? But I couldn't even cry. I was relieved because I finally didn't have to measure up. I felt free. That's terrible. Nobody should feel happy when their little brother dies. At first I tried to be like my brother. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I was never as good as my brother had been, so I started to feel like people were laughing at me. When I eat, all I need to focus on is the table in front of me. Everything else disappears. See, that's what the Gourmet King is really made of. I only ate to make the voices in my head shut up. But if I keep going like this, I'll never be anything like my brother, will I? You should be yourself, I guess, so I should only worry about being myself? Nozomi seems surprised. That might be true. You're right. Of course, Mikoto, I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How could I miss something so obvious? Thank you, Mikoto. I really owe you one. Nozomi appreciates your help. Your relationship is stronger now. So now that we've finished this social link, I can go ahead and say this without, like, spoiling it. Nozomi's a fucking asshole. He never, like, during this whole social link, he never really changes. He realizes, yes, he should just be himself, but you don't give him anything to really work on. He's just gonna continue being a dick. Maybe he'll stop scamming people. By the way, you can no longer be a follower of the Gourmet King, because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King II. Nozomi took something out of his jacket pocket and handed it to you. The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. Obtained gourmet license. I feel like I've been a fake all this time, but I will become the true Gourmet King one day. I will become a food critic. It will be my job to eat, and I will master it. Then, once I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother, and he'll be impressed by the fact that I was able to master something all by myself. Hold on to this until I achieve my ultimate destiny, okay? I may have lost my position, but once I educate myself in the ways of the culinary arts, I shall reclaim it. That's my promise to you and to my little brother. What's this? Even when I talk about my brother, I don't have to eat to feel better. And I just realized this ramen is actually really good. After Nozomi ordered an extra bowl of ramen, you returned to the dorm. Like I said, he doesn't actually change for the better.
Hi, how was your day?
I don't know, I hung out with a jerk. Try to cheer up. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Sorry, I guess I'm the one who's the most confused. Like, am I wrong though? I don't think I'm wrong. Exams are coming up. We're gonna go ahead and just go to bed early this evening. I don't think we're gonna be taking a walk for a little bit. And yeah, so there we go. So next time, we still have a bunch of social links, but yeah, exams are gonna be coming up and we'll take care of those as well. So I will see you guys next time.